don't write this shit
Talk
down.
your shit.
We live with She and T.
She and T.
She and T.
Y'all was good. I am She's exclusive.
It's your boy Tony, and we got the one and only in the motherfucking place.
Great
What?
nigga.
Great.
What's good, man?
Martez the Gr8 was good.
I sound beautiful in this mic.
Hey, don't we all?
See, I
Young King.
I sound a little squeaky and shit.
Great
I
team.
sound great. I sound like a meteorologist.
How that thing hitting? That thing hitting all right?
Yeah, that shit fire.
Good.
Shout out to the portable hookah.
Yeah, the portable hookah come in handy. I'm sober now, so.
Hey, you know what? We're going to get this whole lit, literally. Literally.
Lit. It's lit.
Lit.
Martez the Gr8
What's good? What's
was
good?
good.
What's good, gang?
Gang. I was about to say, see, that's what I know you by.
What's
gang.
up, gang? It's been a minute,
Martez,
man.
it's been a long minute. So let the people know what you've been doing.
Just working, man. Same old working. Watching the Pelicans tank.
What that show about?
The Pelicans?
Pelicans tank?
No, the Pelicans tank. It's a basketball team. New Orleans, the Pelicans. We tanking,
Shit,
we
because I'm
losing.
over here, I don't know shit.
We out.
Hey, y'all got
I'm
a little
depressed about
nickname
it.
for them then.
Pelican
Yeah,
tank.
They popped up in the
watching
bubble
that
then.
shit. Being an uncle and just working on, getting my mental together,
That's good.
trying to make it through this pandemic.
Yeah, ain't we all?
Shit.
Nigga.
Ain't we all?
In the house, shit ain't no joke.
Look,
Shit, no.
according to them, I'm essential. So, I had to be out the house any goddamn way.
Was you locked in, or was you able to?
Nah,
free?
I caught like probably 3 weeks of the good unemployment, and then they called us right back in. Like, we not even essential like that. Them niggas just like, nah, y'all come on.
On the personal side, what type of work you do?
Nah, I can't do that.
I got.
Nah, I gotta hold that.
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
keep
need
that
y'all to
foot-
know his
We're gonna keep that
business.
under wraps.
I gotta hold that down for the streets.
Ain't
the
nobody
street.
gonna know nothing.
I
No,
mean,
he hold it down in these tracks.
Yeah.
Hey, you had a whole fucking list. I mean, goddamn playlist. Goddamn, what was just jamming? I
Yeah,
gotta
we
say,
was
it
able
was
to hear
so
first.
much shit.
but if y'all ain't know, he about to drop a whole
Oh yeah, new tape on the way, August 28th.
Yes.
You got some new shit coming.
New tape, August 28th. The name of it is Soliloquy.
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 Solil-
No, Soliloquy.
Solil-
SOLILQU.
Solil-
Look, got
I can't even
about
say the
to
word.
write it on
Wow.
that. So why you choose to write? I mean, choose to name it Soliloquy.
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 Because, soliloquy basically is like talking to yourself, and it's used in most of like poetry and things of that nature. So it's like very reflective. Most of my music is reflective and introspective. So
When I get that, I see another word, silhouette, like the outline of it.
yeah,
But
it's like, like in the old Shakespeare plays, a soliloquy. It's basically like a monologue, but like a monologue, you're talking to somebody. A soliloquy, you're talking to yourself with the audience there.
Yes.
So like you don't acknowledge the audience in the soliloquy. Like, you're
deep
talking to
thinker.
yourself. Yeah.
So it's not a too much of that party type vibe, but more of a open mind type vibe.
I don't go to parties.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't go to parties.
don't
I'm a
party.
thinker, man. So, and I do it just for like, it's for like just for me like to get shit off my chest and just clear my mind.
How did you start this? What? I mean,
I started the tape.
well,
With
no.
the journey.
Yeah.
The whole journey. I
Right.
just wanted to
How did
hop
you
on a
start
track.
this journey? Like,
As far as like music altogether,
yeah. How did you get here today?
honestly, it was like, honestly, I just realized that I could rap, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just see what I can do." Because it was like
When did you realize this?
we was joking, like, because all we did was crack jokes, and then you do the same thing so long it gets boring. So
Yeah.
eventually we started to rap about each other.
Mm-hmm.
A better rap, just jokes. And,
Cracking on
and then,
each other.
but it started to not get fun when I had like 64 bars and niggas just had like 4. So, so you feel, oh, nah, I'm doing too much. You don't do that no more. So that was like a good month we did that shit. And then I realized, like, I could do this. And I was always a good writer. And so, yeah. And I stayed around the corner from a nigga named Malik. And he was already rapping and made script. He was already rapping.
Where
So
you grew up? Where you grow up in?
Bogalusa, Louisiana.
Bogalusa.
Bogalusa, Louisiana.
Nigga.
Don't do that.
Point that on the map. Where is that on
Where
the
the
map?
fuck is Bogalusa?
2 hours from Baton Rouge, an hour from New Orleans.
Okay.
Oh, how is that? Is that like a...
It's a small country town. Everybody know everybody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't make it out.
But you did.
I ain't gonna say I made it out. I ain't there no more though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
you
you
know.
escaped that.
I mean, I guess escape. I wouldn't even say escape because it ain't like I wasn't tortured down there or nothing.
Right.
It wasn't escape, but like, it's not a lot there. So you can't get trapped and you get stagnated down there. You know, complacency is a big thing.
Yeah.
And I always try to tell my people, like, if you can get out, get out. You can leave. Like, literally yesterday, we just lost, like my niggas, my gang, we just lost somebody.
Wow.
Yeah, we just got killed last night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So rest in peace.
And you here today. Man.
Hey, the grind don't stop.
Yeah.
Grind don't stop.
Rest
How
in peace, gang.
long you been doing them?
Like we wasn't like for the most part, he was in jail for like a good majority of the time, like before me and the gang got like cool like that. But like his brother and he got 2 other brothers. One of the brothers I went to school with the church with, you know, I don't want to say names and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, but like, yeah, it's my nigga, so you feel me? It's the gang, like, all the way since middle school, like, kicking it, sick, BRG, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he lost his middle brother, and that was tough and shit like that, and he just lost his oldest brother, so I know he going through it, you know? Yeah. That's my nigga, so he in my prayers right now.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Sending my condolences, for sure. Lord.
So I know you put a lot of that, especially trying to, you know, just moving away and seeing a lot of the stuff that you wanted to leave from. You put a lot of that on the track yourself, or is it just more of a open mind, free thinking? The
shit just come out. Like I don't have, when I go to rapping, I don't go to thinking about the shit. But like if I rap long enough, all that shit gonna come out.
Right.
Regardless, there's nothing that I could do. Like the very first song I ever recorded, like professionally, was Therapy. Therapy 1. On this new tape to come out August 28th.
August
28th.
August 28th. I have Therapy 4. It's my 4th one. I never dropped Therapy 1 because it was too graphic. And I couldn't let my mama and shit hear that because I hadn't dropped nothing yet.
So it's in the vault still?
Yeah, it's still in the vault. I'll probably drop that like after my baby get here or something.
Exclusive.
I'm joking.
We getting deep in it.
So tell me, how did you get here to Texas?
My sister moved out here. You know, she a pharmacist. You know, I don't know how many degrees she got. She back in school now.
Wow.
But like she left, came out here, asked me if I wanted to come. And so I just feel like I didn't want to be stuck. So I just say, you know, I'm gonna just take a leap of faith and just go. And coincidentally, I didn't even know August 28th, that's the day that I got my first job down here in Texas at UPS. That was the day I started working at UPS. And it's my niece's birthday. Shout out to my
Really?
Yeah, so it's my 2-year anniversary in Houston. So
yes.
My 2-year anniversary. Wow. I didn't even know. I wasn't even thinking about that shit when I did it. But yeah. Everything come full circle, you know.
Right time, right reason for it happens, man. It all falls into place.
For sure. So I mean, go ahead.
I was just thinking about the soliloquy.
Sounds
and
sexy.
Just so it's just like it's very intricate. You know what I'm saying? And like it's very detailed when you think of it. So when you think of that name, is that describing the track itself as just you running all your thoughts through your head?
Because for the most part, like my first 2 tapes, I was just focused on I wanted niggas to know that I could rap. But I was last to know, like everybody knew that you could rap like after the first song that you dropped. So everybody like, just shut up. So you feel me? Like this, I'm not just trying to bar niggas head off. Like the bars is there, of course, because I can't get away from it. It's what I do. That's me.
And the shit
But
is
it's like,
hot.
but it was more so just like really, because I do a lot of writing, like a lot of writing. Like every song that I wrote, no matter what it was, I had at least probably like 160, 190 bars. And they'll go into some deep and sentimental, introspective shit like that. So
keep going.
yeah, so and this one just important to do. I wasn't trying to bar niggas' heads off. I'm just expressing myself, how I see the world today, how it's making me feel, things like that.
So I want to get a little personal, if I can. Now, when I say personal, granted, you know, it's technically something that you've put out in your music already. It's just a simple fact to people listen. But I want to bring it to light. So as far as speaking about feelings, speaking about things going on in life, many times you have mentioned suicide, right?
Yeah.
Now, not technically saying that you're going to do it, but what is that? What does that mean to you? You know, like personally.
What does suicide mean to me?
Like how I'm trying to explain it, like where you stand in your life, like why is that something more so of
important?
Because a lot of people wouldn't see that something naturally to talk about, you know, and not in their music unless they're bold enough.
Well, me, I just, as far as like how I feel about like, well, what would make me feel that way is just I reached a lot of points in my life where I feel like I was at a dead end, and like I've always been a I don't give a fuck type of person, so like I could go any day, like I don't care, like I don't have nothing keeping me here, for the most part, and that's partially why I put it on my niece's birthday, because like all my nieces and nephews, like they're a reason for me to be here
today.
Yeah, so
Right.
things like that, and just
It's okay. It's all right.
No, I'm good, man.
Because you know that's a touchy
But no,
subject.
it's important, especially today, because a lot of people they'll hide those feelings.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I want to just try to be an open book as much as I can, and just let niggas know it's okay.
Right.
I'm saying we all going through the same thing. We all going through it.
And a lot of people are afraid to say it.
And a lot of people are afraid. You can't have that fear.
And you give me courage now, because my son, you know, he's 10 now, but at 8 years old, and this brings kind of little shakes to me. But he had was talking about suicide. You know, where he was playing. I call it playing around, but you know, to him, he had the knife and ready to do himself until another child came up and let me know. So what would you, what is something, you know, with that being so dear, what would you tell a child, you know, that's going through something in their life of feeling like they're not wanted, or they're not willing to be here to put that down and just to rethink?
Because many go through it.
They go through it every day, man.
The biggest thing for me is it's okay to talk. I didn't realize that. I never knew it until I started rapping, and niggas started to like, oh, I understand. I see what you're going through. I feel you. Cause I used to say it all the time. Like I always was I'll blow this I used to say some wild shit. All niggas did was laugh. So that put me in the mindset of, oh, y'all don't care. Y'all must think it's a game. Y'all don't know.
Right.
But it's the manner in which I was speaking it. Because that's the way that I semi-joke, but it wasn't a joke. I was serious, but it's just the tone and the way that I said it and can't talk. And what I talked about that would bring a laugh. But if I had sat niggas down like, yo, I'm dead ass, like, help me. I never asked for help properly. So the biggest thing is just ask for help properly and just talk. It's okay to talk. Because you never know. You always feel like nobody understands, nobody gets it, but it's more people to understand than you will believe.
Yeah, I can definitely say I understand that. I went through that myself. Personally, you know, I grew up a troubled child. granted, I could say I didn't have to want for nothing, you know, like, but what I needed most was the emotional attachment to them. You know, there was no kisses, you know, or I love you before you left out the house. There was no hugs, you know, things like that. And to me, I was just like, why?
Right.
You know, like them being a parent, you would think like, hey, it's nothing. But at the end of the day, I needed that. And I grew up in my life, you know, wanting that. So to where I had to learn myself how to give it.
Mm-hmm.
And as a child, it caused my thoughts to, you know,
Really
run
wild.
extremely fucking wild. Extremely wild. But I made it. You know, I'm here.
Yeah,
and you're here.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Definitely here.
I'm here.
Man.
Grateful for that.
But it's important though. Mental health is important. That's another big thing for me. That's the whole point I started rapping. Like my therapies are therapy for a reason. Like they're truthfully therapy for me.
Right.
Like the therapy one was originally 10 minutes and 40 something seconds, I believe.
Wow.
And I had to cut it. Therapy 2 is 4 minutes on my second tape. It was 8 minutes at first. I had to cut it. Therapy 3, I had to make sure I'm gonna keep this under.
Right.
So I cut it off where I cut it off. And so, you know, that's just, but it's okay to express yourself. Like I still write to this day. Like in this book, I wrote all this shit. I wrote all this shit 2 days ago. And these are nothing but just thoughts. One day.
Wow.
Like that shit just, because that's how I deal with it now. I just write.
Right.
Yeah, I just write now.
Hey, and in the word, they say write the vision and make it plain.
Yeah.
As long as you put your thoughts, you can see it.
Yeah.
They definitely start to fruition. Man.
Yeah.
Fact.
For sure, man. The love, man. People love y'all. Understand that. It's love everybody. Everybody has love. Everybody want to be loved.
Yeah.
So
go out there and hug somebody, man.
Thank you. You
go
know,
out there and hug
okay.
somebody, man.
Yeah.
You know, like just something.
Right? Wake up and smile for just 10 seconds.
I feel like every day somebody should do some type of good deed in their day. I'm not saying you got to spend money. You know, I'm not saying you got to get out your bed.
Again, a smile is free.
Literally. Okay? Just one good deed a day. Just make somebody else smile. And somebody will make you smile.
And then as far as like with the like not having fear, that's another, like I've always was not giving a fuck, and it's hurt me more than it's helped me, but I've always had that not give a fuck. And that's why I make the music that I make.
Right.
Because I don't give a fuck about going to the club. I don't give a fuck about having a hit. I don't give a fuck about being a superstar.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I just want to make the music that I want to make, because it's for me to release. It's not for,
it's therapeutic for you.
Yeah, I feel good when I drop. Like I'll be cool.
It just happens to be
that just be it. Like, man.
And inside that is also your testimony.
Yeah, man. For the most part,
that also encourages and helps somebody else. That's one of the keys to the kingdom, man. Your testimony.
Yeah.
What you're going through and what you have been through and how you got over it, and you putting all that in words. I mean, some people keep that to themselves and miss out on a whole lot. But man,
that's not. You gotta find an excerpt. You gotta find a way to let that shit out. Whether it be through like lifting weights or just jogging or writing or whatever you do, you gotta find a way to let that shit out. Don't hold it in.
Yeah.
So do you have a team behind you now?
Yeah, I got all hands in. Shout out to Gang Gang. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis, Soul for Knee. Stack that shit up, stacks. You already know, gang.
All hands.
Yeah, all hands in, man.
All hands in.
Yeah.
Shout out to the gang.
Yeah, they've been real supportive this whole ride through. You know what I'm saying?
It's strong.
Real supportive, man.
Strong team.
Love the gang, man.
Mind y'all, I know.
Yeah, Shay was gang too, man.
I know.
Shay know the gang.
And I fucks with this nigga, okay? This is my nigga. I fucks with him. I've never met somebody that I naturally just click with. Like it's just having a conversation with him. Like it's just like
I'm chilling, man. Cool.
So it's been
when was that? What was that? I think it was the release party when you pulled up. We just kicked it in that bitch for about 2 hours. We was just chilling.
Say,
chilling.
I met you at did your video shoot.
I met you first at Niecy video shoot. That was Niecy first one.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it was Niecy video shoot first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
And then we looked at all the models that y'all had.
Y'all play all day. Not the models.
Oh, shit.
You stupid. I'm done with it.
We got the best one, though. I say that. We had the best one.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to, I don't even know. Lucky, I think.
Sophie was the true. She was the true model in that.
Shout out to Sophie.
No, come on, now, gang.
Nene.
But yeah, Lucky. That was Lucky. Lucky.
Oh, that's her name.
_Lucky.
Lucky. Well, shout out to Lucky with your debut, your feature.
Hey, trying to make it big in Houston. So it's been about 2 years you've been here, right? Now, did you start rapping when you was here, or have you been in studios when you back then?
I started recording for real when I got here.
Okay.
Like, I was doing shit. I had a bullshit laptop, a Dell. I had a Dell. I was killing shit on my Dell laptop. That bitch still in my trunk. I'm telling you, I got fire on that Dell in my trunk.
Is that where the therapy's at?
Yeah, therapy one in there on a whole different beat too.
Man,
Man.
10 minutes. More,
I want to hear it.
That bitch fire. I got the 4-minute version, I think, on the Tory Lanez beat.
Okay.
But I got the 10-minute version.
Got
the
the
Dell,
original
that
for
bitch
sure.
hard. Y'all ain't gonna listen to all that shit, but I'm telling you, that bitch hard. I'm gonna have to dig that bitch out the crates.
I want to hear
But
it.
yeah, cause I used to make the songs and just like send them bitches in a group message to like the same people. We got the same group message to this day.
Yeah.
Just send them the song, like, what y'all think? They used to tell me them bitches, most of them, oh, that's trash. Only because they didn't like, I was like
Damn to it.
really trying to like barsh like every other, they ain't
Yeah.
like that shit.
They wanted a hook in it. They needed something.
They wanted something. I started to dabble with the little shit. And then once I realized, I can do this. Cool. Fuck y'all. I'm not doing this. And so I went to just back to my bar shit. And then they just grew to, I'm fucking with that. And so.
And
At
that's a
least they
lyrical
was honest.
mindset.
Your niggas was honest.
Yeah, some just don't understand that true lyrical mindset.
And then and the quality was trash too. I didn't know how to mix either. So it just sounded like every song sounded like y'all rapping like that shit.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
You doing your own mixing and mastering at that time?
Huh?
You doing your own mixing and editing at that time?
I was trying to learn it, but I ain't know you needed programs and shit. I thought you could just download whatever.
Voice record?
Yeah, and then
sit
like
down.
go in there and fix what you need to fix. It was a whole hell of a lot that made me realize I don't want to produce. I'm cool.
I
just rap.
just like the music.
Yeah, I
just
just rap. You feel me? Yeah.
This nigga here. I mean, you should learn eventually,
Eventually. Right now, that's a lot. Learning them programs and shit. You mix, don't you? You produce?
It's nah.
I ain't gonna lie. I tried to learn.
Shit.
Video
it's a
editing,
lot.
it's a little something. It's
Shit, even for me, the fucking video, that's a lot for me, goddamn.
Shit.
but again, it's a trade that you learn.
Yeah, that shit take time and patience. You gotta be patient with that shit. I don't have the patience for it. I be trying to protect my mental. I don't want to be breaking laptops and shit. Cause I throw that shit.
And then put it all in the
I
laptop.
throw that shit. I ain't.
Broke the bitch.
You
Fucked up,
feel me?
it
That's
hurt
why that
shit.
Dell in the trunk. I ain't got no H key or space bar on that motherfucker.
He gets on my fucking nerves.
That Dell ain't got no space bar, no H key. Shift don't work. I done smashed every key off that bitch. That's why I retired it.
You ain't upgraded yet.
I ain't up. Nah, I got an HP. I don't know where the HP at. My memory's trash.
But since 2 years have really been at it, how many songs would you say is in your professional catalog?
Like released.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 8, 16. No, 8, 16.
So if you could, like,
18, 19,
go ahead and
20,
name the
21.
project.
Probably about 30, I think. Oh yeah, my first project was Esoteric. The second project was Bull in the China Shop. Yeah.
I love
They
that.
had like
China shop. I'm
yeah,
gonna
it was
have to
hard.
use
It was
that.
hard.
I know. I
was
love
rapping.
It.
Bet
I
on
was
black.
rapping. Bet on black. Bull rapping on that bitch. You feel me? I was trying to show niggas I get on y'all ass. But it's
First of all, before you continue, I want you to explain that bull in a China shop. Explain that to them.
Oh, the Bull in the China Shop basically was like a big it's an idiom, ain't it?
Mhm.
I think it's an idiom. I think that's the word. But I meant it like I'm the bull, like
Soliloquy.
no soliloquy.
Soliloquy.
But the Bull in the China Shop for me, it was symbolic of everything today is like flashy.
Yeah.
Everything is shiny. Everything is real flamboyant.
Yeah.
As far as rap
Like
goes.
China well.
And a nigga like me with the I don't give a fuck attitude, I don't give a fuck about your jewels and your diamonds and your whatever, nigga. I'm rapping. So that's just like, I'm the bull in the China shop.
Fucking shit up.
That's what's
Fuck your goddamn. Fuck your couch, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Look at you.
We're going to get kicked out. I don't know how you going to pick that coal up. Oh, there go the little thing. No, why you do that? God damn it.
It's all right.
I got hands of steel.
All right.
Hands of steel.
Yeah, so Soliloquy out 8/28, August 28th, Soliloquy. Y'all be on the lookout for that. I got a video dropping soon, too. Yeah, video coming soon.
Yes,
for
sir.
Therapy 4. Shout out to E.S.G for being my therapist in the video. Shout out to J Rose for recording the video. Shout out to...
How long it took you to record it?
The whole tape?
Mm-hmm.
Like
to put it together, to put the right...
Oh, no, I probably wrote it. I probably wrote it in probably like 2 to 3 weeks. But it's just the time and having the time to record it and how I want the shit to be sequenced and what video I'm going to do.
You wrote that shit in like 2 to 3 weeks?
Well, I ain't going to say like 2 or 3 weeks. I probably did half in like a week and then I did like a gap. And then I came back and wrote the other half. Because I be having to give my mind a break, man. And then like the shit started happening in the world, and then like I had to. You had the time to really knock that shit out. Yeah, like think about what am I talking about? That's the big thing for me right now, moving forward. Like what you doing,
right?
Like, get people's attention. What you telling them once you got it. So, like, I ain't trying. Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to start a revolution, man.
That's it.
Trying to start a
revolution.
Y'all heard it. He's starting a motherfucking revolution.
Yeah, send the trash can through the glass. We're gonna do that shit. But no, I'm just trying to right now, really, honestly, I'm really just trying to keep my mental and shit together. Right. And just stay happy.
And you got to.
I'm in a good space right now. I'm just trying to stay positive and stay blessed, man.
Too. You gotta be happy.
Period.
You gotta be happy because like even Dives Temptation, so you gotta count it all joy. You gotta be even happy about the shit, knowing it's gonna work out for your favor. Fuck the bullshit now.
Right.
It's gonna work out for your favor.
So,
look at you. August 28th, y'all don't forget that.
August 28th.
August 28th.
August 20 motherfucking 8th.
Soliloquy.
I
got that bitch.
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Soliloquy. I want y'all to get that shit. Soliloquy.
Do I gotta go over the little track list and everything or not?
Let them know what's coming down.
Tell them what you want to tell
Cause I'm just trying to see.
It's all about you.
What's up, gang? Okay, so basically, I always like to start my tapes off with like a nice intro that's gonna be symbolic of what the tape is gonna be about in jest. Mm-hmm. So I started with a Mr. Rogers because I fuck with Mr. Rogers. I always go to Mr. Rogers.
Then Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the neighborhood song, but just like a little quote he said about
he was always giving game.
Yeah, about appreciating silence in a noisy world. Because what we're going through today, everything,
So much.
It's a lot. So that was important to me. I heard it. It stuck with me when I heard it.
Y'all niggas gotta be woke to understand this nigga, okay?
You have to.
I don't think that's the order that I'm putting it in, though, but Therapy 4, therapy is a therapy. So you hear it and talking a lot. Speaking about a friend of mine that passed, rest in peace, one. D&D, Do Not Disturb, Martin and Malcolm.
Martin and Malcolm.
Come on,
Martin or Malcolm?
No, Martin to Malcolm. Like, basically, Malcolm. It's like, you go from the piece, and then you end up,
Hey.
Send that trash can through the glass.
Nigga.
What Kennedy said, it was a quote Kennedy said, a nation that makes peaceful protests undeniable. I don't know. I can't think of it, but that bitch hard. But that's what it came from. The complicated interlude. That's me being.
You gonna find it.
The complicated interlude that's just me being toxic. The Scammers Anonymous bars, cause that's me with you featuring Princess Bree. Shout out to Bree for coming through with that hook.
Out
I
to
appreciate you.
Princess Bree.
Wrote that for my baby. Supposed to featuring my nigga Cash. Yeah, shout out to Cash.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cash.
Yeah, he's a nigga from Houston. He can rap his ass off. So yeah, so when I heard him, you feel me? I was like, I want you to come through. He came through and did that shit in like 10 minutes.
Shout out to
That
Cash.
shit was fire. I feel it. And then Random 95 is bars, and then Acrimonious. That's the last song, Acrimonious.
Acrimonious.
Yeah.
Where you get that from? Like what
like-
inspired that one?
Acrimonious?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's just like, it could have been named Soliloquy, but I didn't want to name it Soliloquy because, I didn't want to be that redundant.
Right.
So acrimony is just like bitter. That's what it means, basically, bitter. Only because like in the first song, it starts like, in the mirror, I see my nigga, I see my killer. Somebody who could be bigger but busy being bitter. So that's just made me like...
Bars.
Bars.
That wasn't even a bar. Oh, shit. That wasn't even a bar for real. Yeah.
Funny. Okay, so look, listen. I mean, because I know, but the people don't know. So let them know who, I don't even want to say who inspired you, because I'm sure you inspired yourself. It's your thoughts, nigga. But
Yo, shit.
and the artist that you would definitely put yourself next to on the list.
What list? Like,
Because I was thinking like a
Mainstream
Lupe
artist.
Fiasco.
Lupe hard.
J. Cole.
Cole hard. But really, it was when I was young. I grew up probably in like the worst time for hip hop. That's when that Lil Jon shit was out. Like everything was Snap, 2-Step, Laffy Taffy. Oh my God, that was the worst shit ever. But
Oh my!
that shit was like the worst shit ever.
So you weren't.
And
you
I
weren't-
didn't.
You were not doing the.
But I my mama got me a used Xbox. I never forget it. And it had the old Xbox, you could download the music directly to it and then
Okay.
play it in the background.
Yeah.
So
Doing
you
that
feel
on the
me?
man.
Yeah, so you feel me? I was playing my game and it already had albums on it. It had an R. Kelly album and it had the Eminem show. And so the only song that I knew from Eminem at the time was Cleaning Out My Closet.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had that shit on repeat. And so that just like opened my eyes to like introspection. You don't got to do the little snap shit. So you telling a story like, so that Eminem Clean Out My Closet, that whole Eminem show album was like, that shit was hard.
That was a
And so
steady
that pushed me into like the mixtape era and Wayne and everything like that. Wayne, the Gucci's, I'm from Louisiana, so Boosie and Webby and just
Right.
yeah, man. A lot of I ain't influenced by like one person. Like at one point, Silk the Shocker was my favorite rapper. And he probably was the worst rapper ever.
Look, I was like, what? You see my face?
Probably one of the worst rappers ever, but he was great to me. That nigga was a god. Cause like any nigga that can get on the beat and ignore the beat completely like that and still go off is just different. I was like, that nigga there didn't give a fuck about a pocket flow, none of that. I got 164 words and I'm about to spit 164 words. Fuck y'all.
Get it all out.
Yeah, you feel me? I felt that.
Get
nigga.
all this shit.
I'm with him, you feel me? So that shit was hard to me.
Had to probably cut that shit down.
So I
2
guess,
minutes.
so I guess this is like the shit that people didn't understand or wouldn't want to understand. I gravitated to, cause like the shit Eminem was talking back then, niggas was like, "What the fuck is he talking? Why is he saying that?"
Right, they not listening to the album.
Yeah, but you gotta listen to the words, and that drew me to the old Wayne and like the bars and like breaking shit down. So like
Metaphors. all
yeah,
that
punches
shit.
and shit like that.
And the nigga is killing it.
You got a lot of different metaphors in your shit. Like niggas have to be really listening.
That's why I said,
And have to be,
yeah.
like-
Otherwise, you'll just be like, what the fuck? Like, you'll just be bobbing your head to the beat. Like,
But I never try to box myself into just like the metaphor, nigga. I just want to be like it's just me.
Yeah.
Like I don't have shit. I'm probably more influenced by R&B than rap, really, cause like that's when like emotion and music.
yeah.
And plus my mama 60, my daddy damn near 70. So I was on the old Luther and Anita and the shit stylistics. So that's really what helped my beat selection, like beats with like soul and shit. Because that
You hear
old
the trumpet, you hear the sound.
Come on, that's all
that.
That's all therapy for is the damn trumpet.
For sure.
That's
You feel me like that? It was hard.
August 28th.
August 28th, man. Happy birthday, Maya.
Happy birthday, Maya.
Happy birthday, Maya.
Early.
August 28th. That's in 14 days.
14 days.
That's in 14 days.
Now, when we drop it, it might not be 14. It'll probably be like, it's going to be less than 14 when it's dropped.
Uh-oh.
The podcast drop.
No, we
we
talking
talking
about
the tape.
Yeah,
y'all better get this shit on in 14 in the next couple days, goddamn. On August 28th, you better go get it.
For sure.
What
August
platforms
28th.
are you dropping this on?
Apple, Spotify, you know what I mean? Tidal, because they pay niggas.
Okay.
You know,
Shout out
YouTube.
Tidal.
Okay.
You know, it's on everywhere, you know. Everywhere, as many places as possible, you know. As many places as possible. Just
Now,
go get that.
What do they type in to find this? To find you. What?
Oh,
do
yeah,
they
because
have
I
to
know
type
y'all
in?
probably can't spell soliloquy. So Martez the Gr8, Martez space THEGR and the number 8.
And the number 8.
Because it's GR and it's
Great.
8, and you put it together and it's
Great.
Martez the Gr8.
Look great.
So
Even
it's
different in the name.
Is Martez your real name?
That's my middle name.
Your middle name.
Yeah.
All right, we ain't gonna even go
I-
to ask what the first is, but I'm sure once they Google you, they'll find out.
It's Trey. I say it in every other song. I'm Trey. I'm just Trey. You can call me Martez, Tez, or Trey. It doesn't matter.
You did say Trey on the phone, but you know what? I was like, maybe I was tripping because
No,
I know this nigga by motherfucking Tez, and he was like, hey, when you get to the desk, let them know that Trey got a session.
Yeah,
So
this-
when I got to the desk, what I said Tez, Martez.
Yeah, I'm still do like when I do appointments and shit. Now I'm Trey. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But like everybody call me Tez now for something. Yeah, everybody call me Tez
I
now.
ain't sick, y'all. It's just my allergies. It's kind of stuffy.
Stuffing it is kind of hot.
So this is album number
3.
Album number 3.
3. Number
That's the
3.
Trinity.
The Trey.
That's the
Trifecta.
number.
It gotta be me. So soliloquy. Trey gotta be me. Got to. Like, you feel me? It's important. Like, yeah. This is important to me because I ain't want to. I didn't want to. It's more than just rapping. It's not just me barring niggas up every time. So that's the biggest thing for me.
Right.
I just wanted to show I could do more. Yeah, I can do basically anything. Like, it's nothing. But it's just I choose like not to. I could have a club hit tomorrow, I feel like, but I choose not to. I don't desire those things. Like, I could probably I can write a Latino song. Like a Latin Spanish song if I want to.
No shit. This
Niggas. So you
like niggas don't know the Spanish. They could, man, get the play 10,000 more.
So what is your ultimate goal? I mean, I know you're not looking for the jewels, the cars, the rollies, the bitches. I mean, really, like you say, it's just therapy. But where do you want this to go for you?
What do you want your therapy to lead you?
Right.
I mean, I ain't really looking for it to lead me anywhere, but whatever comes with it, I'm gonna be appreciative and grateful for it.
Just
but like,
the world to hear you.
I mean, I'm gonna be grateful and appreciative for it. If I can help people, that'll be the biggest thing for me. I guess that's probably the only thing, just to help people. Even if niggas listen to it and just one time, that'll be cool and just take something from it.
Right.
Yeah, just take something from it. That's the big thing. Like, I ain't trying to take nothing. I don't care about receiving shit from this. It's not that big of a deal for me. I can get a job and make just much more or more. So
this is
so
this is really just a hobby for
like,
you. It's
basically,
just,
yeah.
I wouldn't say a hobby too much, but it's, again, just therapy.
Yeah, it's really just therapy.
Your own therapist.
Yeah, therapy. And it's fun, too, at the end of the day. Don't get me wrong, because I do have fun, like, writing. Because I'm always write for other people, too. Write R&B songs, all this shit. Like, it's just...
Your man's is...
Hey, man, I'm trying...
You need a hit, your man's is here.
Oh, no, I got you. I done wrote some shit. I'm for real, I got you.
Yeah,
but,
so, look, hey. Kick and push, bro. Come on, bro.
You stupid kicker. Holla at your man's Martez the Gr8.
Nah,
Gr8. The number 8.
The number 8.
But it's not like I'm keeping myself up at night writing 40 songs a day. Like really, it's just right now I'm at the point when I record something, I make it count for something because one, I gotta pay for the shit. So if I gotta go into the studio and pay for this shit, it's gonna be something that I want to do that I'm gonna be comfortable with. So you feel me?
Right.
Even I don't even have to pay for it. That's the wild shit. I promise I don't have to pay for the shit. I just choose to do it because it's just artistic integrity.
Right. I love his thinking. Like, I just love it.
Be blessed back in the universe with the confidence.
Yeah, it's just artistic integrity, man. Like, cause I feel like it's the product is what matters.
Right.
And if I can get out and just do me and be comfortable with what I said, then I'll
get the best product out there.
I mean, I haven't had any complaints. Like I haven't, not to brag or I haven't put out like nothing like severely like trash. You could call trash like ever, because of the way I think in the process that I go about making the music.
Who right now is the most important person in your life?
In my life?
Or you wake up and go grind every motherfucking day?
Or it don't even have to be who, what, aside from your therapy.
Still just happiness. Happiness of my parents and my sisters. It's the people that the people that I know love me, but I never wanted to believe that they did. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I definitely understand.
Like my sisters love the shit out of me. But I would always, my mom and my dad too, nieces and nephews too, love the fuck out of me. But I would still just be walking around this bitch like I don't have nobody. But like now it's like I'm at a point like I start to see, like like my niece woke me up this morning, Uncle Trey, can you make me some cereal?
Yeah.
You love me. Yeah. You love me. I'm with you, bud. So you feel me?
You want me to make you some cereal? I love you.
Yeah, I love you. Ain't nobody
want me to do something for you? I love you.
Yeah,
I understand. I ain't got no kids. But definitely his nieces. Shout out to Kaya, little badass. And Case.
Got 4 of them. So.
Noah, little badass.
You got 4?
4 of them. 3 boys and a baby girl.
Oh, you solid. Oh, you good. You got 3 boys.
Yeah.
And a girl, so they jumping shit.
I'm watching the front door, back door, so I got side doors watching.
What?
You jumping shit. Your daughter the oldest?
She's the youngest.
Oh, you good, man. I don't know what you tripping on. You good out here.
Talk about his
That's stress right there.
Ain't nobody hurt that baby.
Hey, man, that's why I jam the shit, bro.
That's why I jam.
Fuck my therapy shit. Put that bitch on play and hit 610, go around it over about 2 times. Oof.
Nigga.
I used to think I would have to stress about my. I used to think I was gonna have to stress like that about my niece, but she good though. You know, she play basketball for Mississippi State now. She lift weights and shit. Okay. She can fight. So
hold on, man.
Yeah, she can fight. She got hands.
That's what's up.
Yeah. My baby.
So I don't know. Like, I know, like you say, you'll be appreciative, of course, of the things that come to you.
Mm-hmm.
But I want you to go somewhere with this shit.
I see. I have this debate all the time. Like it's like the people in my group message, they always say, "Man, if you can go, you can make it to the top. You could be bigger than that. You got the skill." But it's in order, like, what people don't understand, like, it's an industry. In order to be like in the industry, you have to be willing and able to play the game.
Yeah.
I don't have the mental stability to play the game. If I became if I became a superstar tomorrow, I would die in a year. At max.
Because your mental.
Yeah, I wouldn't be here long. I wouldn't be on this earth long. If I like blew up overnight, like if I drop this shit and that shit go viral or platinum, whatever the fuck, I'm disappearing for like a year. And then I'm gonna come back and disappear again.
It's not about the fame or the money. It's just your therapy.
Yeah, man, like I'm not. It ain't. That shit ain't like.
Dave Chappelle.
Cause a whole bunch of shit come with that shit. Like as far as like industry shit, that industry game, that shit is a stressful game, and it's not even set up. It's only set up for people that they want to win.
Yeah.
So niggas playing the game that's built for them to lose anyway. So
certain image and everything.
Yeah, like everybody, the industry, like they set up individual mazes for people. Some niggas' mazes is a circle.
Yeah.
It's probably one nigga that maze has an exit, but they still got to go through the maze.
Right.
But everybody else around you is going in a circle.
Yeah. Doing the same shit.
Doing the same shit to go nowhere. And I'm cool.
I ain't
That is
party
like
and the hype.
I'm so shocked because I've never heard someone think like that. Like everybody's main goal, of course, everybody does music, but they want to be heard, and then their main goal is to get rich. Like they want, and I don't even want to say it has to involve the clothes, the jewelries and shit, but more so of the stability.
Like this shit is art. It's supposed to be art. Like that's my biggest downfall. If anything, I still view this shit as art. This niggas in museums is broke.
Yeah.
Like you don't get in a museum just for having a bag. Or what did your art say? That gets you into museums and shit. So like I'm creating for after me. Like when I'm gone, like this is what I'll be remembered by. Like I'm not
something for the moment.
Yeah, not for the moment. For the moment I can make money in the moment. I'll be alright. I'm cool. I'm a minimalist at art anyway. So I can live off the bare minimum if you're talking money. Yeah. Like I don't need, but I mean if it comes, I'm always grateful. I'm thankful. And even if it do come, more than likely, I'm probably just gonna get the shit away. I'm probably be the gay the shit away. I'm buy my mama house and just starts like a charity or some shit. Like it won't even be for me. I'm still gonna live a regular life.
That's some real nigga shit.
Yeah, it is.
That's unselfishness too.
Yeah. I love it.
Man, I like going to the store and shit. I don't need niggas running up to me. Just send me
your piece. Just walk into the store and grab
Yeah, man, that shit cool. Just send me the thumbs up in the DM, man. I'm cool.
Not to, can I get an autograph?
Hey, send me the flame emojis. I got you. Nah, it's different. But like if people that hit me and like just want to talk and like talk about like I heard such and such. It's a nigga, I don't know his name. Come from like Germany somewhere. Hit me up, yo. Your therapy too. I still listen to that to this day.
Wow.
And I hit him, you know what I mean? I appreciate you, young Gabriel. Little Gabriel hit me. I feel you, my nigga. Shout out to young Gabe out there in Germany killing it.
Man. Okay. That's awesome, man. To know that it's even touching across seasons, shit. And it's making just a change in somebody's life.
Yeah. That's the important. That's what art is for.
Now it makes complete sense to me because y'all, I've been pushing him about being consistent on Instagram, okay? Post a picture, post this, just to get people to know you are here, to see you.
You ain't
but now that you explain this, it makes complete sense as to why you don't.
I mean, I don't have no problem posting on Instagram. I just really just be forgetting. My mind don't be on that shit. I be thinking about a whole bunch of other shit. So like
real life.
Yeah, man. And then I still and first I be scrolling on Instagram and I see it and just be like, ugh.
Yeah.
Cause like,
do I even want my shit to be affiliated with?
Yeah, man. But people think like, and it still just blow my mind. People think the internet is real. So I don't really like.
That's what life is right now.
Like,
internet.
And I don't know who life ain't my life. That's why I just keep that shit. But fuck
that's
that.
How
it's entertainment. It's supposed to be entertainment.
But shit, that's how niggas making their money and shit.
That digital shit nowadays.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. If you getting the bag out the internet, get your money, my nigga. Do your thing. I'm rooting for you. Power to the people. I want to see the black man win. But you gotta, at the end of the day, it's the WWE. At some point, we all had to grow and realize that the shit wasn't real.
Yeah.
And then what?
You right.
It's the WWE.
They still doing the same shit. Keep moving on.
Eventually, niggas gonna realize that shit is not real. Man. And the shit the niggas promoting and pushing, that shit ain't fun. Niggas dying for real.
Man.
But
I'm just...
I want to ask though on that
you look befuddled.
I am. Look, I am flabbergasted.
And I see the aspect of where you're coming from. Not wanting to, of course, the superstar fame of it all, but just to be able to reach out and just again change somebody's life with it, because that's what art is. But is on another side of it, is there a more of that R&B you say that you have coming out on this track, or singing, more of the melodic tones that you have going on in this, or is it just straight?
I wouldn't say melodic. I don't got no melody. I don't got that much of a good voice. You know what I mean? I ain't the best at auto-tune. But I did have, therapy before I sung, but it was more of so of a emotional thing. Like when I sung on the end of therapy 4, it was just like I didn't even write that. Like my verse was supposed to just stop, and I probably was gonna have like my mom or something call and just speak over it. But then I just sung through it, and that's why I kept at the end. I sung it. I was like, let me hear it. Yeah. Just to see how this shit sounded, and this shit sounded fire. So I was like, nah, keep that. Man. But this was supposed to have 2 more songs that I actually sung on for real. But you gotta learn something I figured out. You gotta teach yourself how to use auto-tune correctly to make you sound a certain way.
Right.
You can't just get back there and just sing. You gotta find out which note goes where, which pitch goes where.
Right.
Like it's easy when you write for somebody else that knows how to sing and put the notes where they need to go. That's why Bree came in and knocked that shit out.
Out to Princess B. Y'all need to go check out her song Booty Call, by the way, okay?
Booty Call, fire.
Y'all need to go check that hoe out. That hoe. Booty Call, fire. Baby, please don't be late.
Yeah, but she came through and knocked that shit out for me. Like the same thing for Niecy too. When I write for Niecy, she get in there, she know what note to get to and hit that shit. I never sung for real, so I never knew like the difficulty and the intricacies behind it. So I had to hold them 2 back. They'll be on the next one. Okay. I had to hold them 2 back and just so I can get the pitches and shit right, because I wanted to sound
right.
Yeah.
So you got 10 tracks on this one?
I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10.
10 tracks.
10 motherfuckers.
10. I tried to go for 8 for every time, but I just kept writing, so I'm at 10.
Hey.
So,
third take.
I'm hungry.
Number 10. 10 tracks.
I mean, shit, can we listen to something? Do we have to keep it all exclusive?
I mean, I don't exclusive. Have no. I just got me a new phone.
You gonna hit August 28th.
Y'all should have called me when I had my iPhone 6.
August 28th.
But I don't got no headphones jack.
On Apple, Spotify.
Tidal.
Damn, Tidal. Because they pay.
Tidal, because they pay niggas.
They pay.
Shout out to Hov. Appreciate you.
That's some real shit there.
I'm glad you
my
stomach on this mic. I'm hungry.
God dang, girl, you gotta go get you something to eat.
I know.
Yeah, Soliloquy, August 28th. Please support if you can. If not, great. If you do, great. I love you all. Appreciate all of you. I appreciate y'all.
Nah, we appreciate you
doing this.
I'm grateful that we get to sit down and actually talk to you about this.
Yeah, right? Man. Martez the fucking Great.
Yeah, I understand. It's art at the end of the day. Please don't get mad at me. I don't want nobody to get mad at me because I don't want to be the superstar. It's not for me.
So don't put this on if I'm trying to go to the club and turn out off of 4, 5 Percocets.
I mean, you put this on and pop 4, 5 Percocets, you gonna drive into some shit. You gonna pull up to your ex house.
You gonna be like, okay.
You gonna pull up to your old girl house. Nah, fuck that new nigga.
That's funny.
Can't nobody love you like I loved you.
With the boombox on your shoulder, like shit with the music playing.
Jamming Soliloquy.
Yeah, you gonna cry like a motherfucker. Don't do that.
God damn.
Don't do that.
So, I mean, what do we have to look forward to aside from Soliloquy? God damn. That's gonna fuck me up.
The therapy 4 video is coming in probably in a matter of a week or so.
Via YouTube?
Yeah, via YouTube. Niecy's supposed to drop Soulphony. She's still working on that, I still never knew how hard it was to sing, so I understand now. Yeah. I understand. Yeah. Stack's supposed to drop too.
Shout out to Stack.
Stack that shit up.
Stack that shit up.
So y'all all dropping projects this month? Or trying?
Nah, probably just me this month. Like I said, I don't know how long that singing shit gonna take.
Yeah.
Cause I respect it. I got the respect for it. You feel me? I used to be like, damn, how long is it gonna take? But that shit takes time.
Yeah.
You need to be perfect. So I feel you.
You don't want to be out here sounding like JJ Icefish, but shout out to you, JJ. I'm sorry.
That's Ice JJ Fish. Don't be disrespectful. He's an internet king.
You better get it right.
Come on, man.
Come on, he the OG at this. He the
OG.
OG.
What they want to do?
No.
Sorry, you're right.
Sorry.
That's JJ hard.
Yeah, okay.
Shit.
Yeah, you hard.
Y'all don't say nothing about K Michelle and shit. That bullshit. But I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Let them know where they can find you at though.
Same thing. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, because they pay niggas everywhere. Any of your digital streaming platforms, Soliloquy, it'll be there. If you can't spell it, just type my name, Martez the Gr8. It'll be in there. Yeah.
Can they follow you Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram?
Instagram, Martez the Gr8. You can follow my Snapchat. It's the same thing. I don't know the password, so don't expect to get added. My Twitter is the same thing, Martez the Gr8 too. So, everything Martez the Gr8, man. Follow me.
Martez the Gr8.
I'm a quality follow too. I spread a lot of good information, you know what I mean? That bitch ain't fine. Oh yeah, gotta give out the good shit, that bitch ain't fine. She just young. Her ass ain't fat. She just sitting on the sink. Just stay focused, young man.
Okay.
Stay focused, young man. Stay focused.
Words of advice from the king.
Her ass ain't fat.
She just sitting on the sink, bro. Just stay focused. Focus on yourself, King.
Y'all better start standing up in y'all pictures, ladies. He calling y'all out. Y'all better start standing up in the pictures.
Nah, I see him. That Bang shit. I was singing a Bang song 3 years ago.
The Bang.
There's some bad bangs out there. They trying to bring the bangs back. Nah, I gotta relax. I like
join the bang gang.
The Bang gang. Well, I mean, shit, it was definitely cool. We appreciate your time, man.
1,000%. Happy to be here.
We thank you again for allowing us this opportunity to be able to understand you.
Yeah, get personal with you. I really hope that I know for a fact that this music can take you fucking far, and I just hope you embrace every bit that comes to you because you deserve it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
To be able to put this type of work, this type of art on paper and make it come to life to other people. Like you said, you got somebody in Germany listening to you.
Yeah, man.
That's a personal thing that you're writing about. You're connecting to these people personally. Yeah. It's not just I want a motherfucking hit. Let me turn the fuck up real fast and drop another one. Like
sometimes you gotta cut the music down. Yeah, cut the silence. Get some silence out of the fucking noise.
And just breathe. Listen
and
to
breathe.
yourself.
And fucking that's what your shit does. It takes you out of the
right.
But at the same time, that shit is fire. I'm not gonna put down that shit hard though.
Sometimes you need a break from it.
I jam it all the time.
You gotta have a break from it. It ain't. I mean,
shout out to the home team, Jay the Youngin. I see you. But yeah, man.
I'm just a Nas motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
So we old, man. I grew up around old people. I'm the youngest. I'm the baby.
I went to church with Papa.
Everybody around me was old. Everybody around me older than me except Tim.
That's it. I'd rather listen to 102.1 and 97.9. That's just me.
No, we had 98.5 back home. That's when you get the old jams.
That's the old jams.
Yeah, you can get the Charlie Wilson and Isley's out.
Okay.
So you don't want that smoke. Contagious still go off.
Okay.
You ain't got that soulful shit in it.
And Ron Isley killed Charlie Wilson in the verses. Put money on it. But yeah.
See, look, listen.
I got it on Ron though.
Tell me, Charlie Wilson.
I got on all the Isleys. Fuck that shit.
Charlie getting that Gap Band bag, he might do something. He'll lose though. He's still gonna lose. But yeah.
Hey girl.
You stupid.
He gonna have to pull out that one now.
Nah, you got You Are. The reason of that's gonna be at my wedding.
I can do magic. Hey,
come on, man! You bust the 2-step out. Come on, man! I feel like I got a double breast.
OGs.
Well, yeah, we gonna wrap this shit the fuck up
for sure.
Martez the Gr8.
Martez the Gr8. Soliloquy, August 28th. If you can't spell it, just type my name in the search bar. It'll be there. I promise you.
And then download All of it. Soliloquy. You download Bull in a China Shop.
And Esoteric.
Just go ahead and download it. Put that shit on a good playlist and just ride.
While you at it, make sure you follow your girl. She's exclusive at _she's exclusive with an S. That is SHESEXCLUSIVE _.
Why you making so nasty, girl? Follow your boy Tony Alright. That's Tony _Alright 1. AL Right 1.
Yes, sir.
Martez, let them know where they can find you at on the gram one more time.
Martez the Gr8 on Twitter, Martez the Gr8 on Instagram, Martez the Gr8 on Snapchat, but I don't have the password, so you won't get added back, but you can still add me.
You can still watch the shit. Still add.
Niggas, bro. Niggas, I swear.
I ain't had that Snapchat password in years.
Got about 4 or 5 different profiles over the years.
Yeah, all that shit deleted. But shit, that's what we rocking.
Yes, sir.
One take all the way through.
Soliloquy. Go ahead and get it. Download it.
And we out this bitch.
No need to call. My phone gon' stay on Do Not Disturb. We got closer with the distance, so how that shit work? Honest, absurd, I'm just stressing and jotting some words. The freestyle to me is just awareness of worth. Feelings dispersed, lies lost, don't compare to the hurt. They think I just started eating, bitch, I'm done with dessert. This rap shit was all a scheme and I'm surprised that it worked. Now I'm the dopest that's applying the work. Slight hypnosis at worst, no mind games, but you play, I go first. Still the nicest nigga in it, peep the manners in verse. The fact that I'm cursed with the mind of a madman, trapped in a circus that's trapped in a circuit in a never-ending cycle. The smoothest nigga since Michael to touch a mic cool. Can't believe you thuggin' if you was bullied in high school. Got a little heart from a ratchet and I was nice school. And the gang behind you don't motivate you, they hype you. They wanna be just like you, but they don't know that it's not you. It's spirit, lyrical, haiku, exposing the fake, they spite you. Nah. Yeah. You just let it rock, I got you. The mind of Marshawn when he goes in the beast mode. Pen from King Midas, I write for the streets to see gold. And the melanin surrounding our temples, whites couldn't repo. But the malice in that palace could be lethal. That's word the gang and she coming straight from the Dito. I have told the people, it get as bad as this. Couple plugs in Houston, got no interest in your activists. If online is active as active gets. That's why I made the bull, the murder pacifist, don't pass the shit. Most of our trauma came from a pastor's whip. But pull up any Sunday, the nicest car is the pastor's whip. This is collection, I need my 40 acres of mule and airline investments. A Cuban K9 and fetches the purest dope just in seconds. That's wishful thinking, huh? Or they just shooting, close their eyes, ain't even thinking, huh? Crazy I could die for changing lanes without blinking, huh? And my people made me adaptive. That's a crazy contradiction for the freedom we after. The shit is just tragic, I probably should. Fuck it.